I wanted those individuals to know that they're on the right side of history here and that we support them. Those are the people that we should consider the 2025 candidates for the profiles in courage.
It's very ironic that they're complaining about Texas, which is much fairer than these other states that are completely unfair.
Quorum breaking is protected in our state's constitution. It is a tool the minority has to check the abuses of the majority.
You're including people who cannot vote, who have no entitlement to representation in the U.S. Congress or even in state government to be part of this. So, yeah, this should have been taken care of many years ago.
Lawmakers weighing in as the battle over congressional redistricting heats up across the U.S. Joining us now is Republican strategist Pete Seat. Let's take on the situation in Texas right now, Pete. What kind of political courage does it take for Democrats to up and flee the state rather than, go through, see this redistricting plan go through that they don't have the power to stop?
There is no courage involved. This is childlike behavior on the part of Texas Democrats. Their job is not to hang out in a 4-star suburban Chicago hotel. Their job is not to hobnob with Kathy Hochul in New York, nor is their job to stand behind Gavin Newsom as he tries to launch his 2028 presidential campaign in California. Their job is to debate policy and cast votes on the floor of the Texas House of Representatives in Austin. That's what they were elected to do. I vividly recall here in the state of Indiana back in 2011 when Indiana Democrats pulled a very similar stunt. They went across the border to Urbana-Champaign, Illinois, and spent 5 weeks hunkered down in a Comfort Suites hotel trying to block right-to-work legislation. And what happened? That legislation ultimately passed the following session, and Democrats were on the losing side of the 2012 election. Republicans secured a quorum-proof supermajority that they hold to this day.
Yeah, and it seems to be an opportunity for the two governors of these states, Illinois and California, to get their faces in front of the cameras.
Yeah, they're trying to elevate their profile. They know that the Democratic Party is sputtering all across the country. It vacillates one day from Zohran Mamdani's socialism to Jasmine Crockett's cursing. And they, the party, Democrats, are looking for a face and a voice to try and lead them out of the wilderness. J.B. Pritzker in Illinois tried to capture that opportunity and fill that vacuum by aiding and abetting Texas Democrats. And Gavin Newsom, he is red with jealousy and said, no, come to California. I want the spotlight. I want to be the guy that goes toe-to-toe with Donald Trump.
But, all of this complaining about restoring democracy or protecting democracy, California's governor would have to tear down democracy to make his plan work, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would have to do an end run on the California Constitution. There was a public ballot question on the ballot in 2010 that put in place a so-called independent redistricting commission, a citizen-led commission to redraw their lines. He has to go around that in an unconstitutional act to redistrict California. But it's also ironic that he's using this messaging of we're protecting democracy and Donald Trump is an existential threat to democracy. That is exactly what Biden-Harris and Harris-Walz ran on in 2024, and it didn't work. Donald Trump was reelected. But here are Democrats going back to the same well of messaging that doesn't work for them.
Pete Seat. Pete, good to talk to you. Thanks.
Thanks, Sean.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.